We didn't grow up around guns or, you know, wanting to make music about jewelry and stuff. You know, jewelry is not an interest of mine. Music's an interest of mine, right? If I wanted to talk about jewelry, I'd, you know, be a jeweler, right?
But I mean,
I don't think for any of us it was ever about being an icon or being looked at that, and that's the byproduct that comes in after you start doing it, and that can start making you feel funny about it. But for us, it's like we're just regular people, and as soon as you meet us, I think you guys probably realize too, it's like we're just like you. It's not really that much different. We might think more musically or whatever, but I kind of see it more of as a channeling than an actual talent. You know what I mean? So it's like I want the kids to understand that, and I talk about it a lot, because it's like, don't look at me like I'm some untouchable person, because really I'm going back home and sometimes I haven't paid my rent and I'm stressing about my girlfriend. I'm doing
music has been received well by people because of, like, A, it's the best music ever, and I'm just joking, no I'm not, and B, because they like the message of it, you know, they connected with it, and I don't think it's always just the, you know, the political songs, like they connect with the fact that we are honest about the way we live our lives, and they're just like, oh, I live like that, I live like that, so I think we get a lot of that. But as far as the political conscious thing goes, like, we reserve the right to, like, not talk about that whenever we want.
A lot of the times make, you know, a handful of songs without really touching on anything of any importance, just having fun writing songs, right?
It's just the point of it.
Yeah, it's just you know, whatever naturally happens. You know, if there's something that you want to get off your back, then do it, right? If not, then make a song about having a good time, right?
Exactly.
When you roll into town, you have your crew that you're already with. It's like, you know, you're with 6 other people already. So no matter what, there's always something going on. It's always exciting. But the downside of that is there's always something going on. It's always exciting. And if you're not into that, if you just want to chill out, then there's no escape. You know what I mean? Even when you go back to the hotel rooms, you still got a roommate you got to share with, everything. There's never any time alone unless you're taking a shit, basically.
I could be feeling as bad as I can possibly feel. Like, I could have a migraine that's got me laying, and it's happened where I've been in bed with, like, the most terrible migraine before a show, but for some reason, as soon as, like, you get on stage and it starts going, you forget about it, and then, like, as soon as I get off stage, I'm like, oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna die, I gotta get back home. And you feel good while you're doing it.
I get more nervous even to this day with smaller groups or audiences, because I'm like, well, you know, how do you get all that energy out of them that we need to jump around and get crazy, you know what I mean? Whereas if there's 400 people, even if they've never heard of us, and that's kind of a challenge, at least they're there so that they can hold up their end of the bargain, which is to respond to what we're doing, right?
We do have a new album coming out, seeing as the one we're talking about isn't actually our new album, because the new one's coming out in the next probably 3 or 4 months, so I want everybody to check it. It'll be really dope.
She's not IG, but she's not IG, and she wants IG, so she got by free. She on the guest list, place with two questions, with two come against with a dude in a suit. When she stepped in the club, neck in her hub, anybody that be dead in her trunk, she gets